Is that a howl I hear? It's a Howling Ultimate Werewolf action figure from NECA. So I'm super excited about this one. This one's just been released by NECA. It came all the way from America from NECA Direct. I just got it yesterday. It's a Howling Ultimate Werewolf action figure. Now this figure was released early in the year by Syndicate Collectibles. It's based on the Eddie Quist werewolf character in the film. So we've got the box here, and this is actually the cover of the Howling movie. Imagine your worst fear a reality. And it says the Howling Ultimate Werewolf action figure. So that's the actual cover of the film. Howling along the side of the box as well, and the back of the box you have the bipedal, the two-legged werewolf there. You can see it in various poses, the full moon in the background. It also says here it includes interchangeable heads, hands and display stand, and different length posts. So that's the back of the box. You can see the werewolf there in various poses. Turn it back to the front cover again, which was a cover, as I said earlier on, of the video or the movie poster way back in the 1980s or 1981, I think it was, 80 or 81. This film came out at the same time as American Werewolf in London. In essence, they were kind of competing against each other. So the cover here, you can see the individual screaming and the werewolf claws ripping through fabric. So we're just going to get this figure out. I'm super excited about this one. I'm going to compare it to the Syndicate one, probably not in this video. I'm going to make a separate video and compare the two figures from this one, the Syndicate collectible one. But I need to get this one out. Okay, let's get him out, Howling. So that's him out of the box. That's the introduction by now. I can fluff my lines, I don't care about it. So I'm just going to get the bands snipped on this figure. So close this over here. Just try and squeeze the box in at the corner. So you can see him there. From a distance here, looks excellent, looks really cool. So I'm going to snip the bands. This is where I make mistakes and don't snip them correctly, and I try to pull the figure out and nearly rip the arm off it. So we'll get the feet unsnipped. I think that's it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the box. Sometimes the camera shifts focus to the box, so I'm going to move it out of the road. Right, and he's there. Oh, is he going to come out? Oh, I've got a band, I've missed one, usual. Oh, right. Let's check him out. Yeah. First thing I notice is the NECA quality build. Very robust and sturdy. Looks brilliant, doesn't it? I do have the American Werewolf in London figure. You can check that video out in my channel. That was an excellent figure. This is brilliant. Look at that. Wow. Got to see. So just going to check the detail out in the design, sculpt. All the hairs, striations there. Striations of hairs? That's more like muscle, isn't it? With the hair definition, the fur definition. Not half here, it's fur, isn't it? Well, it's not hair. Well, I don't know. Nice claws there, if you can see that on the camera. Excellent. Looks very menacing. Nice sculpt in the teeth, the gums. Looks brilliant. Move down to the toes, feet. There's not any peg holes there, I've just noticed. That's okay, so that's what it stands for. I'm assuming it's quite hard. The way it is, it's obviously... Right, we'll get articulation done. So, left hand side articulation, then the right. Sorry, right and then the left. So, right hand side, my left's your right, and my right's your left, something like that. Anyway, we'll do the articulation there on this right hand side arm. 360 degree spin. Does move up and down to the side, yep. There is a bend in the elbow, it's quite tight. Yep, hand spin 360, they pop off because they're interchangeable. Legs come out to the side. spin 360 degrees. It's a usual articulation by NECA. Nice bend in the upper knee there. And there's a lower bit, looks like where the dogs have their dew claw at the back there, the hind bit, and also the feet. So looks pretty cool. Again, mirrored on the left hand side, 360 degree spin. Head turns 360 because it does pop off. Well, it turns 360 in the very top there, you can see that, right? That's pretty cool. There's another bit there in the middle. There's a bit at the bottom, the base where the neck is, so it's got 3 layers to the head and neck, which is really cool for movement. Again, left hand side's mirrored to the right as well, so okay. So it looks like it's a kind of, you know, it's NECA, the way they design their movement, so it's a general design by NECA, articulation is anyway. It's looking great. So the stands, obviously, it's not going to stand its own 2 feet. Let's check the toe pivot. Or could it? A bit kind of stupid looking. Well, it's going to be really difficult. I might get away with it. Right, I'm going to use a stand later, but we're going to get we'll pop the head off, we'll put the heads on, see what the heads are like. Right, I'm just going to get this head out, we'll pop it on, and we'll have to get snot hidden in anything there. So, right, what I've just noticed as well, I'll look at that first. How's that look? Fantastic, isn't it? Great detail in the jaws there, the teeth sculpt, the eyes as well, the ears. So obviously the whole head doesn't come off, it's just the top bit there. Right, okay, there's a ball joint at the very top. Okay, and these layers pop on, so that makes sense. So it is really just one, it's one ball joint there. Okay, and the head just clips on here. This is where it goes wrong for me normally. I can't get heads on and it pops off and things fall everywhere. Let's have a look. Oh dear. I'm sure she's okay. It's just me. I'm not very good at this. Come on. Right. Tear it off and we'll get it on this way. I had a problem with Michael Myers' head. Well, that's right in there, you can see that in the camera, right in that bulbar joint spot. That's not fitting on at all. Right, I'm just going to take it off camera a second and try and get a better angle. Right, I can't get that head on just now. Okay, I'm just going to try the other interchangeable head. Right, we'll see if this peg hole, ball joint hole's any better. Where's there is no one? Right, it's exactly the same. It must be me. Must be me. No, look. See that? Right, okay, that one popped on. The original head popped on, okay. Not an issue. Right, not an issue with that one. Get back off. Here, pop off. Okay. So what's the problem with these? Right, that's on now. Okay, that one's on now. So the heads are a wee bit tight to get on and off. Well, this figure anyway. It wasn't easy to pop that one, well, so it wasn't easy to put that one on. And this one here, the second head, I just couldn't go on. We'll try it again later, but okay, that's the second head. So I've got the third head there, that's on. Get the detail on that, fantastic. Blood in the mouth there, the fangs, nice colour, canine teeth. What do you think? Excellent. I've just added some background light there because it's starting to get dark actually, it's the middle of the afternoon, so hopefully you can see a bit better. How's that look? Right, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? So I'm really happy with that. Right, there's a stand here as well, so So I'm just going to pop the stand out. Stand base. Right, this must just pop on. So it's different heights, obviously. Right, that pushes in. Okay, that pushes in. Right. That's in. Alright, so this must push into here. Right, right. I've kind of sussed this out. This must pop off. Right, that goes in there. Right. That's correct. Right, so different stand lengths and heights. So pop this back off. Einstein. Pop that back on there. Right, that must just fit in there. If it does. This one here, it's not very, it's kind of ill-fitted slightly. It's not the best, I must admit. This one fits better. Right, anyway. Where the hell does this clip to the werewolf? Right, I've just had to move my light there, the battery ran out, I've had to put it in the USB charge, nothing goes to plan as usual. Now I think this clips, I think this goes in his groin, down his nether region. If it is Eddie Quist, now I'm assuming that this figure is based on Eddie Quist, like the Syndicate one was, because it might just be a random generic werewolf in the film, but I don't think so. I'm assuming it's Eddie Quist, so that's going down there in Mr. Quist's lower regions. Right, there's no other way I can see that pinning to him, so just give me a minute. I'm not sure about this design with the stand, I must admit. Look at it, it's going to work. It's going to work, isn't it? It's going to work. It's going to work. I see. What's a treat? So it's pinned to his crown jewels. That's a kind of British term for things. So it's a dog barking out there. So it's pinned to his crown jewels, that's how he stands. From us, while he's out there, while he's out, we'll pop the hands, while he's out, while he's standing, we'll pop the hands out. Right, here are the interchangeable hands. There's my other dogs barking as well. Must be a werewolf outside. So the interchangeable hands there, you can see that. Hopefully in camera, it's not blurred. Nice detail in the palm there. Grooves, claws. Look at these lengthy fingers. Check that out. I'm going to move them out of the road because the camera tends to pick up the background as well. As you can see it there. It's better, isn't it? How come? I'm just going to. The fingers are longer than one another. Let me see. This one. So that's elongated. See that? The finger lengths are different and the nails are different, so that might be just kind of either it's transforming or that could be attack mode. I would assume it's when it's in metamorphosis as a werewolf. When it's transforming into the werewolf, his hands will probably get bigger and longer, fingers will get longer, so I assume that's why there's two different hands. And the hands that are on the figure just now, the bog standard ones, are long fingers. So you can obviously change them. Let me see. Where are we? Yep, so we'll pop this off. Maybe. Come on. Jeez, oh. That was tough. So the Syndicate figure collapses and falls to bits, and this one is really, really tough. I don't mind that though. Okay, so the hands are different lengths, the fingers are different lengths. You can see that there. So it's pretty cool. So it's just this head issue. The second head I chose, where it's kind of not the jaws aren't as open. Get the head sculpt again. That's fantastic. So it's this peg hole, ball joint hole. Right, I'm going to take this off. See, it did pop off, so that one's definitely on. Now I've got an issue with this one. Right, come on. Don't let me down. No. Jeez, oh. Nope. You don't want to break it. That. Try again with the layer off its neck. No, that's right in the ball joint, that's right in the hole. Come on. Right, I've got an issue with this head. It's not going on. Maybe needs a wee hairdryer on it to heat it up. I don't want to break the actual ball joint here, so there's an issue. I'll try one more time. It's just barely getting it, it's barely touching it. The grip. That's the one now. It's not on properly. One last attempt. One last attempt. Right. Come on. Nah. I don't want to break it. So that's a downfall. That's not good. Right. We'll put this one on again. The most scary one. Maybe I should with that one as well, but eventually got on okay. This one. So that's back on. So there you go. There you go. Clear that to the side. Right, so my thoughts on this figure. Right, it's very well made, it's robust, unlike the other one there, which is a Syndicate figure. I'm going to do a comparison video. I don't want to do too much of a comparison on this one. So the Syndicate one there as well is a lot smaller. And then this one just falls to bits. Just pops off. Everything just pops off. Oh, as I said, I'll put a description, put a link in the description below. You can check this video out for this one. But, yeah, the build quality in this one is far superior. Without a doubt, shadow of a doubt, the NECA figure is far superior. But there's issues with it. The issue is the second head. It maybe needs a wee bit warmed up with a hairdryer, a bit of heat and that to try and manoeuvre it in. So out the box, I cannot get this second head on, and my fear is I'll break the ball joint, the swivel will break. I don't want that to happen. So unfortunately, I have to put this head down. The head it came with, the original head's fine, getting on, not a problem at all. This third head here, which is the most vicious one, most terrifying. A wee bit of struggle to get it on, but it's on now. So, second head issue, and there's also an issue with the stand. This one here fitted into the hole a lot better than that one. So it's different heights, so you can lower it down, and then obviously it fits, and it's no problem. I don't have an issue right now really where it's connected to, and I was joking about it earlier on, but it does fit the figure really well, so that's kind of well thought out by NECA. I do like it. Give me a wee twirl. Great design at the back. So overall, it looks a fantastic figure. I'm really happy with this one with NECA. A couple of minus points off there for the peg hole not fitting in the head, and the stand was quite hard to get on. But other than that, it's a far superior figure than the one that the Syndicate collectible, sorry, they released it earlier in the year. But great design by of the werewolf. Looks amazing, absolutely looks amazing. He's got the wrong hand on now. I can change all the hands, but I can't be bothered. I'm just going to pop this one back on. That's even the right hand, I don't know, probably not. So this one with the claws. That's it. So what do you guys think? Do you think this figure is one you would have in your collection? Well, if you're into werewolves, it's 100%. It's a definite buy. This is essential to your collection if you like horror figures and werewolves. It's right up there with American Werewolf from London, except I had issues, as I said there, with the second peg going into the hole. Doesn't really, I can't get it in. Right, out of the box I can't get it in. And also the stand, this one fits better. But other than that, great build quality, posability again, articulation, the figure is expected by NECA, great design, and I really look forward to this figure. So it's added to the collection as well. I've got my other ones down here, my Kessler figures. It's a wrong movie, my Kessler and David and Jack from American Werewolf in London have now it's a parallel universe have now jumped movies from American Werewolf to the Howling. How would that werewolf look in the American Werewolf in London? A bipedal werewolf walking 2 legs rather than the kind of four-legged one. That'd make a different film, wouldn't it? In a different universe. You could do a Marvel thing, you know, like jump universes with all these different werewolves and characters in them meeting each other. I'm just rabbiting on nonsense now. Anyway, so that is it for this episode of Max Toys and Models, the Howling, and I assume Eddie Quist figure from the movie. The figure's definitely a goer, definitely one to buy. Excellent job by NECA, just minus a few slight issues, but other than that, overall, great figure, added to your collection. Thanks again for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel out a lot, and I'll see you again in the next episode of Max Toys and Models. Thanks again for watching, guys.